you are in love with a person, you don't see nobody else. You don't want to be with anybody else. When you're in love with someone, your heart beats for only one person. And I know it sounds very cheesy. And I know it sounds very cheesy, but that's the reality. The reality is when you're truly in love with somebody, you only have eyes for that person. You only crave that person. You only need that person. Now, what does happen, the reason why people oftentimes get confused and feel like, okay, I think I'm in love with two people, is the fact that sometimes you can be very attracted to two people at the same time. You can be attached to two people at the same time for different reasons. You can have great chemistry with two people at the same time. You can have great intimacy with two people at the same time, and that can be confusing. But you are not in love with both of those people. Now, another scenario that may confuse people is the fact that sometimes you may have the attraction, the chemistry with one person, and then you may have an attachment for another person. You may have good intimacy with one person, and you may have an attachment to another person. So, in other words, sometimes you may have something here that you love about this person and something over here that you love about this person. And because you want both, you cannot seem to let go of either, because you love what this person has and you love what this person here has that this other person doesn't have. So what it all boils down to is you're being selfish. What it all boils down to is you wanting to have your cake and eat it too. That's really what it is. When it comes down to being in love, though, you are so in tune and you so much desire the person that you're in love with that even though you know this person doesn't have every damn thing I'm looking for, that will be enough for you. That's the thing about when you're in love with a person. When you are in love with a person, you see that they may be lacking something, but that something that they're lacking doesn't even matter because you are in love with them regardless. That's the difference between being in love with a person and loving two different people. When you're in love with a person, your heart is only going to want that one person. It won't even be a question. I know how special it is when you are in love. When you are in love, that's a gift from God. It is a very unique thing that you feel for somebody. And when you feel that thing for that person, it's like magic. You don't go around feeling that with just any and everybody. It's a very, very special gift. It's a very special feeling that you have towards somebody else. And let me tell you something. You don't find that everywhere. You don't find that with just anybody. You don't. Being in love is something that rarely happens. You may experience that once in your life. If you're lucky, you may experience it twice. And for those of you who are dealing with a person who's telling you, I don't know, I'm confused, I may be in love with you, I don't know, I may be in love with somebody else, I don't know. Don't deal with that confused energy. It doesn't end well. Anything that starts in that level of confusion is never going to end well. Take it from me. I think we all deserve to be with a person who looks at us and knows that, you know what? You are it for me. I don't need to look elsewhere. I don't need to investigate any further. I don't need to look for anybody else. I'm good right here. You're my steak and my rice and my potato salad and my cheesecake, and you're everything to me. We all want that type of energy from the person that we're with, period. And that was my video for this week. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.